Hello, my beautiful rainbow children. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible to put together the prophecy of Israel from the scattered testimony of the various prophets of the Old Testament. It became the Book of Zion, and I found contained within it a set of instructions that I was uniquely qualified to undertake. So I did. And the very last thing that I'm required to do on my journey to become Zion is to publish peace, which is exactly what I'm doing. By publishing the Pot Smoker's Bible, which is the commentary and dissertation to the Book of Zion, and it contains the Book of Zion, which could not be published solo because it's written entirely in Bible verse. So, today, in order to publish peace and finalize my requirements for the prophecy, I am reading to you from the 27th chapter of the Pot Smoker's Bible. It contains the 24th and final chapter of the Book of Zion, the Book of Prophecy, the Prophecy of Israel. And so I'm going to take up where I left off last time. It goes like this. Our entire world is the manifest reality that we create in each moment beforehand. We each did something yesterday or an hour ago that created the elements for this exact moment. To change our world, we need only change our actions in the present moment. To change tomorrow, do a thing today to create the desired change. Because tomorrow will be your reality. Then tomorrow, keep that change. When that change becomes the normal action, no longer foreign to you, or even thought of, change something else. Step by step, we change our reality, one action at a time. If we want a better world tomorrow, we must change the world today. And that change comes through action. Reality is a solid form. We can interact with it. We live within it. We create it through our actions. So, each action we take today creates the reality that we live in tomorrow. So, if we want to live in a world of peace and joy, where good things abound, we must create it ourselves, starting today, starting now. Our good actions create our reality for good. Our bad actions for bad. To do a good deed is to create a better reality. In each moment we create through action, thoughts, words, and deeds, reactions, and non-actions. What comes next? We are ultimately in control. We create either good or evil. So what we create is solid and real. So if you're suffering in this moment, you have the power to act and to change it. So do a good deed. If you are depressed, force yourself to do something good for anyone or for yourself. Just stop crying and do a good thing for its own sake. Change this moment for the better, because that good will change everything. in your reality. With good deeds, we can find our way to a better life, moment by moment. I have no instant cure for the world's dire situation, but I have a way to start. We only need to create a new beginning to end that which has taken a lifetime to become. One good deed at a time, taken by everyone at once, will in reality create a huge wave of change that can and will make us all better humans and our world a safer, better place. So simply by doing a good deed with every action we take, we can create a new reality. The step is simple. Act wisely. But the result is massive reality change forever. If you do a simple act, like help a stranger in need, or don't buy the junk, that then you have created a wave of change in reality. Everything that you have done is shifted slightly. The person in need um, lives better because of you. The factory stops spewing out the carbon and closes because nobody's buying the crap anymore. Reality is better. The air you breathe is better. You are better. The person you helped is better. So do a good deed. Create a better reality, a better tomorrow. By speech, we exert our will. By action, we solidify reality. But both are dependent on what is in your head. Before you speak, you think of what you're going to say on a subliminal level, if nowhere else. Before you take an action, you plan it in your head. You think first. So, in order to change, you need only change your thoughts. We are what we think. What we think we say and do. Or we deny ourselves if we deny what we think. Thinking determines both speech and action. In quantum reality, where everything forms, there are only energy forms. That's all there is. And thought forms are energy forms. Each particle is an energy form. Like a solid thing, it is finite. It has characteristics that can be observed. But they are inert. They have no energy source to determine which characteristics will solidify into reality. Thought forms create finite characteristics in quantum particles. That is how reality works. The particles can't differentiate without a force being applied upon them. The thought form is the force. It is the projection of will. Will is an energy form that creates thought forms and waves and particles. We create will. The thought forms are our will on the quantum plane. We think into the quantum field where reality takes shape. All thought forms must compete for solidity. Numbers matter. The thought form with the most units of thought wins the battle and solidifies, becoming reality as we know it. That is why people can create miracles. Their thoughts unite to overtake normal reality. Normal reality is that which is so ingrained that thoughts alone no longer need to sustain it. We don't think about it. It just is. It's already real. We take for granted the thing that is there. That is our normal state of reality. These solid thought forms are very hard to destroy. They are solid things on the plane of thought and must be destroyed on by an outside force. A force of will can do the same thing to a thought form that a concept is like a concept, like money. It's a thought form, solidified into the dollar bill. Money is real to us only because we realized it by use. The dollar is real, but the value we give it is a thought form. We conceive it to be real. $20 equals a meal. A meal is solid. The $20 value is not. You can't eat $20 of value. Value is a thought form. Stop believing, i.e., giving your consent to the idea that a $20 means something. When we stop willing dollars to be real, poof, money isn't real. Our thoughts create who we are. To believe in something is to quantify it, to decide it, to make it real. We vote for reality to take a form by creating it in our thoughts and letting it be our reality. Belief is consent to solidify reality into a finite form. I think, therefore I am. It's not just that I think, it's what I think that will determine who I am, and forever until I change my thought form and become someone else. By changing my thought patterns, I change my habits and rewrite my genetic code. We activate or unactivate genes through thought forms, changing our internal selves, altering patterns of behavior on a molecular scale. Macro thought forms sent from the solid field into the micro quantum field alters patterns of particles, altering outcomes in the field of now. That is how the two fields interact and anchor us in the matrix of solid matter. Life, the string we call reality. The field of now is the fabric of time-space, the thin veil of reality that is the matrix of solid things. Like the Greek sisters of fate weaving the fabric of life, we thread this fabric with the solid forms of our collective thoughts. We are the sisters of fate. They are the three concepts: speech, will, and intent, deed, solidified action in time and space, thought, actualizing soul's presence in active creative force. By these three, all things become real, and thought is the foundation, that is time-space. It is the means of defining will and creating action. First comes thought, then will, then action. We become what we think. So may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild choice in the days to come when we go to Camp Zion. If you use drugs, stay happy and high. You have every right and reason to. you're a priest of Zion. And I have 2 books to prove it. My name is Zion. I love you way too much to say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.